Hello?
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
Let him know, and
Yeah, my
it makes
bad.
sense. Everybody got to let him know, yes or no. Either it makes sense or it doesn't.
Yeah, I just thought you was reading the messages I dropped in the chat, but no, it makes perfect sense.
For sure. Who am I talking to?
Carmela.
Okay. For sure. Is there another ticker?
Be nice. Come here. Come here. Hey.
AMD.
Same thing.
Hey.
The AMD is actually, as you see, is back at this weekly support where it bounces all the way down now. But today ended with a engulfing bearish candle, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's down after hours too.
Yeah, most likely they gonna gap it down because it got to this level. They gonna keep it right there, gap it down below it, let it retest, and keep dropping it. That's most likely how it plays out. Or if they wanted to gap it up, they would gap it up. You know, it's either they gap it down, the retest to keep going down, or they gap it up, the retest to go up. Because it closed perfectly, as you see.
I said that part's good too. Even though
Support shot up. It's right at the same level. So they closed it perfectly for either a gap down or a gap up. Pretty sure the way the market going, it's gonna gap down.
True.
But it been AMD been a hell of a stock to play. Textbook can't get no better. Rising wedge back into structure. Just drop.
What's your next level of support? I got like 90, like 9. That's it.
The box is it. Like the box.
Okay, the bottom of it.
Yeah. So it's AMD didn't drop from, like it gave entry after entry after entry. AMD was at what? Hold on.
You're talking about at the highs? It was like 227.
Yeah, AMD was way up there at 150, 200. At this point, Prince buying shares of it. It's at 96 now. It's like, well, how far low is it gonna drop?
Yeah, it was at 93.60 not too long ago.
Yeah, no, it's at 93.60. But I'm saying, did you look into play puts or you look into?
I'm just trying to figure out when it's gonna hit the bottom.
Oh shoot, we don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I got my next level at like 90.41. Then after that, I didn't put any levels yet.
So good.
Okay, well, this is how I would say this is more like it of, when you look at the chart to buy shares, as you like, it's at a good spot right here.
Uh-huh.
And if you drop past this box, they keep going. I mean, shoot, you can go all the way back down to 70, 79.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, I want to try to get a couple leaps. I don't have Prince money to buy a lot of shares.
I feel that. Yeah, it's getting slaughterhouse right now. So
yeah.
Get a hit every day. You got $100, $20, put it there.
What's that?
I said get a couple shares in there. AMD, it's under $100.
True.
Get some share.
Any other? Any other stocks y'all been looking at? Y'all be looking at plays? No? Or y'all just follow what Prince do?
What about USO?
USO?
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna lie to you. When you got this right here, how long you been looking at this?
Couple days, not even a full week, to be honest.
Okay.
I was just thinking about it because I hear people talking about, Exxon. Feel me? So I'm like, oil. How can I compare the two?
Okay. Well, is this like the SPY of oil, Prince?
Yeah. Yes. Well, a little bit. There's another one, XLE. Is more like the SPY of oil. XLE. That's more the SPY of oil. That's more.
Okay.
More. Yeah. Yeah. But USO is kind of a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
You said you was looking at Exxon. You were trying to play.
Nah, I just heard that, you feel me, chat talking about Exxon, you feel me, folks posting their games, whatever, on Exxon. So I'm like, okay, how will USO correlate with that by any chance? If it does, if it don't, whatever.
Okay. So USO is going down. Well, sure enough, there you go. He's in the cut doing stuff on the chart, as you see.
Yeah.
No, put it back on, fool. Put it back on now. This guy. I can't even do it. That's on your screen. This guy's hilarious. Well, anyways, it's in this I never heard of this, honestly. I never even yeah. But this is in a downtrend, and as you see, it's in a downtrend. It's shifted structure. I don't like that was support.
Yep.
Oh shoot, what I did. There you go, right there. Yeah, it's in a nasty downtrend.
Yes, sir, Ski. I'll keep a look on it. Appreciate you.
Yeah, it's just in a downtrend. That compared to Exxon is going up. So that's what I was trying to see. That's why I was asking Prince about that. This more like this probably. Yeah, that's more like each other. Exxon. So that I don't think that too much correlates with each other. Exxon and the USO.
Other one. Yep.
City just downgraded stocks to neutral down from overweight while upgrading China stocks to overweight. Damn. Anything else?
How about Block? I know it's beat up. Yeah, Tesla's beat up too.
Damn, Tesla fell $20 today, $21.
And it was like 211 after hours.
Ooh, look at that. Like, where, like, oh man. This might be the biggest dump in history. Where is it gonna stop at?
I upgraded my price target for Tesla this morning. I don't know if you saw, but my target is 200 now. 200 my price target now, and then I think 182. So yeah, this is the biggest dump
It's
I've
back
seen
at,
in years.
yeah, this is when Trump got announced president right here. This is before earnings. No, this is before earnings. This is before earnings. Gapped up. This is Trump. You back sliced right back below where it gapped up at earnings. Dang. Oh my goodness. It was just at yeah, this is crazy. This is absolutely insane. Okay, my bad. What you said? What stock you said, big dog? Dang, Tesla
No, I said block.
block. That's BLK.
No,
No, that's black.
XYZ.
Oh,
The old square. XYZ, yeah.
they named Block now too. That's why they getting beat up like that. Blockhead. Well, I had tried calls right here a while ago. You feel me? Inverse Head and Shoulders. I thought I had me something cooking up in the. You feel me? I thought I was cooking, y'all.
Yeah.
I thought. You feel me? Nice little invert Head and Shoulders. You know, bullish candle, hammer candle, gap up. You feel me? Retrace to the fair value gap right here. Green candle. I'm like, okay, we finna ride out. Retested the 21 EMA. I'm thinking we finna ride out. Man, that thing came the next day and sliced me. I was like, what in the world? And it never recovered from now. I'm glad I got them calls though, because from 90 to
You would have been
54.
cooked.
Oh no, I would have been. I got cooked regardless because they was weeklies. You feel me? But I was just in calls. That was literally February the 4th, the beginning of last month. It was at 90. Now it's at 54. A month later.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Guido, same thing. I mean, these stocks are just in the dirt right now. Drop down to a lower time frame because we know we obviously in a downtrend. So if you can get a retest of this, get a little quick retest right here, and get a little reversal action, drop, but it might not even get all the way up there. It might fall short at this area and just get rejected. But yeah, it's just nasty. Honestly, what I'm starting to see is it ain't even really no stop to even really look at. Like, they all just dying.
Yeah.
Like, facts. EQQ. We can get a little retest in this area for 678, but who knows? It might just all gap down tomorrow.
Hey, so I see Naya had a question in the chat, and I just wanted to add to that. So she was asking, can we look at PayPal? And I'm gonna just read it to you, Bobby. She said, can we go over PayPal that we took today? I'm still learning to chart and trying to find a strategy that works consistently for me. And I wanted to go ahead and add to that. I was gonna say, once you do that, if you can, do you have any confirmations that you use before you, like, I know that we're using indicators and things like that, and we're waiting for it to retest, but like, do you have confirmations before you get into a trade? Like, okay, I got to see this, you know?
Okay, so what's the first part of this? What I'm supposed to go through? And
She's
then
asking
the
about
second part's the
PayPal.
confirmation.
So remember, I did a call out for PayPal today. PayPal puts. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
she's just pretty much asking about what we see in the chart right now.
Were those? She said she's asking because she's still in the play PayPal.
That's a good question.
No, she was just saying to
Like she's
look
just
over it.
curious of what y'all saw to get in PayPal because she's still trying to find her own footing, her own strategy.
Oh, well, that was Prince's play.
Well, he has the moving averages. You got the same moving averages he has.
You finna let me? Oh, you gonna bully me?
Yeah, I am.
I'm trying to see why Prince got into play. I mean, it pulled back to the 9 EMA on the daily. It's in a downtrend.
Yep.
To the downtrend, it pulled back to the 9 EMA. This is this nice little pullback. It didn't break above. It didn't close above this.
Yep.
So this green candle in Prince's mind is just a pullback. If you drop down to your lower time frames, which I like the hourly, I found this right here. This is slightly like if you see right here, it gets rejected. Look, it's structure, you know. Hold on. The other spot is right there. Like you don't want to get above that red line right there. You get above that red line, structure is shifted on the lower time frame, which is this hourly, and you are now bullish. But you never close above this red line. PayPal pre-market was up sitting below this structure, so you drop down to a lower time frame. You got this retrace, rejected the EMAs. Price action is starting to get bearish, get inputs. Just put your stop loss above this area right here, a little bit above this. So I'll say like right this area, around the 70-15 area. Give yourself a little cushion. It never came back up there. Your puts win. That's the most I could say. Right here, this is more like it though. Not the 5 minute. You got the reversal pattern on the 15 minute. You can't 15 minute. Yeah, this is what he did. Yep, the daily got the retracement. He went to his 15 minute. The 200, the red line. This red line you see on every chart. This is the 200 EMA. The yellow is the 21 EMA. The 9 is the 9 EMA. Pretty sure Prince got the same exact ones. I know he got the 200.
I got a 9 and
I don't know if he got
21.
the 8. Not the 9 and 21. So the same exact ones, 9 and 21. The only reason I said that because you can use the 8 and 20 or the 9 and 20, whichever one. I chose 9 and 21 like he do. But downtrend. Go to your daily below the 200 EMA. You got the nasty crossover, the 9 crossing through, 21 crossing through. That's the golden cross. You know that means very bearish. You got your pullback. We talked about the pullback on the daily candle. 4 hour, same thing, crossing through 200. Everything is saying bearish. This hourly, same thing, bearish. Drop down to your 15 minute. If you drop down to your 15 minute, PayPal did a nice pullback. If you know patterns, it did a rising wedge.
That's all it really is to it. It's not more complicated than that. Whole market in a downtrend, PayPal in a downtrend, had a bit of consolidation, it broke down again, below the moving averages, never closed above. It's not really too much to it. You trade the trend. That's it.
Yep. I mean, yeah, just as soon as you broke this trend line
Yep.
right here, I mean, I would have got in up here, but
Yeah.
you could have waited till it broke this trend line, gave another little piece of consolidation right here, inverted hammer at the 9 EMA. So at the 9 EMA, just get in the trade, get in puts. Yeah, that's really it. But the 15-minute right here, bump this right here, bump this. You got this pullback. Get pulled back to the 200 EMA on a 15-minute. Yeah, it pulled back to the 200 on the 15-minute. So if you pay attention, every time it gets to the 200, it rode it for a while, then it just nastily gapped down. It finally gets its way back to it. Then you get this another huge move down. So basically, it finally got back to it. You're going to get you another huge move down. So that's really all it was. All the time frames were bearish. He saw the 15-minute had pulled back to the 200 EMA. Get him puts. And it had gap down. Gap down, gave a little retracement the first 15 minutes to the EMAs. Got him puts. That's really all it was to it. Nothing spectacular. Just riding the train. Pulled back to his 200 on the 15-minute. He got into play. That helped. I was asking if whoever was still in that play or whatever, because it kind of did pull back. So that's why I was asking if they were still in the play. And they was wondering or something.
How about PLTR?
I don't know who that was talking to me, but I know you had another part of your question that I had to answer.
About the confirmations?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was just asking if you like, do you have, I mean, I feel like you kind of answered the question, but in case, I was just kind of curious, like, before getting into a trade, like, do you have confirmations as in like, okay, for example, actually, yeah, like in general, like, okay, like, are you waiting to see like a retest? I don't know. I feel like you kind of answered the question, but I just know that from the past, from what I'm used to, for example, with day trading, like what my previous mentors would tell me is like, okay, you got to make sure you're seeing a breakout, or like, like these are my top 3 confirmations I need to see before I get in. Otherwise, I'm not taking a trade,
Gotcha. So what are you used to? Because you just said you say the opposite of what we do.
Exactly. Yeah.
When you said breakout, you said the opposite. So what is your mind used to? What are you used to doing?
I haven't traded in a while, honestly. So that's why I'm asking, like, as far as like when you guys are marking up and you guys are just, taking option, like trading through options or whatever, in case there was any confirmations, But if you guys don't have any, then that's cool. But honestly, me personally, I haven't really. It's been a while since I've traded, so yeah.
No, get in on the retest. There's not there's not many people out there that trade like I trade like Show Enough. Prince has traded more like that too with his EMAs and got him crazy. He's added into his arsenal, which made him more dangerous, I would say. I get in on retest. So we can go to PLTR. It'll show one. I'm gonna delete this stuff off here. All right, got donkey. Oh, whoever asked about PLTR, if you peeping this, this blue, this purple candle is an engulfing candle. The yellow, if you see yellow, that means it's an inside candle. If you don't know what the inside candle is, that means it's inside the previous candle. Well, PLTR had an inside weekly hanging on candle, so this thing can drop pretty well this week. The daily, yep, and it can, and it's coming off consolidation.
So pretty much your inside candles are like weak. They're like weak candles, pretty much. They're not strong.
No, it depends on the trend. Inside candle, yeah, inside candle just mean buyers and sellers are fighting to win. Buyers sellers are, somebody has to win, buyers and sellers, but you broke the inside candle to the downside. So that in itself, some people have a strategy of doing simply that right there. Like it would have broke the low of this candle right here.
Mm-hmm.
People who trade the strat, it would have broke the low of that candle, and they would have literally got in puts. Yeah, like that's a strategy in itself. You broke the low, you'd have probably got in right. You would have got a little pullback on you, but if it was true, it came back and it won. That strat itself, but inside candle is just a battle of buyers and sellers. When you wanna, when you know the chart, like the trend, like higher highs, higher lows, and stuff like that. This inside candle is telling me all day bearish. You know, we fell down, this and that. And if it would have broke to the upside, then we'd been back bullish. But we all know the market is dropping, so no, it's kind of a given. So right now, so PLTR last week's low is this line the same as the what I'll just give an analogy with the strat, but I want to see a little retest. If it can get somewhere in this area and give like an inverted, the confirmation, like hold on, it had one somewhere. Let's go back to this right here. So we're on the hourly time frame, right? This is the past. Whoever the lady was, I'm answering your question right here at showing PLTR. This was structure right here. You bounce, feel me? You start slicing. You gap down. Wait on the retest right here. Now I'm looking for puts right here. Go down to your 15-minute. I want to see inside candles, inverted hammers, pin bar candles, some type of reversal pattern. It could be an evening star or just some type of reversal pattern. And with the reversal pattern, I want to see it some type of favoring to my EMAs. Like, is it pulling back to my EMA? Is it below it? Like, what's going on with it? As you see right here, we was coming back to retest the 9 EMA. We had broke down already. EMA's crossed over. We coming back to retest this area. Basically, you coming back into the EMA, so that's a good signal. You feel me? But mainly it just be price action though. Mainly it's price action. You pull it back here. When you pull it back, you got this big engulfing 15-minute candle. The next candle was an inverted hammer. Get into play. Stop loss right up here above the high of this candle right here. Never got there. Might have would have went red a little bit, but you just hold on to the play. This is the price target. So, hold on. Sorry, I'm going a little ahead of myself. So blue line would be price target. So when you break structure right here, it break down, don't chase it. Wait for the retest. It finally came back and retested. When the retest, you get in. We looking at the hourly time frame. We know that the 4-hour was bearish. The daily was bearish. You feel me? You just had to pull. You had this was green, but it was a pullback. Structure was broken. So I just would stick on my hourly time frame and wait for the 15-minute to close. Cause this we pull back. This is the structure. I'm doing my analysis from my best analysis from the hourly. This is gonna give me my play. So I'm gonna enter on the 15-minute.
Just a question real quick.
Yes.
So with this chart you got pulled up, what determines what contract you pick?
So
Like, is there a time frame that says, hey, I'm gonna day trade this, or do I need to go out a few weeks? Like when you said you got your price target, are you looking for this price target to hit like in a week, 3 weeks? Like, how do we determine that?
So it depends on you, right? We can all, no matter what, with these type of plays, right? So let's put it like this. This was the price. Blue line is price target. Why is the blue line price target? Because this was the swing low. All right. So you broke structure right here. This was structure. You broke structure. Have y'all seen Shonut's PDF slideshow when he's showing the higher highs, higher lows, lower highs? Have y'all all seen that? Because if not, I'm not even probably making sense 100%.
I think I watched him like 2 weeks ago, go over something like that live.
Yeah. All right. So you got to know what I'm talking about. Like these are higher highs and higher lows. So what I mean by that, the market moves like this until it gets to the point where it goes like this.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So we on this side of the channel, but actually it goes like that, and then it goes to the side some. Then it finally will make its move this way and start going like this. What is it called? It's accumulation, something distribution. Like it's some I forgot. I didn't really study that part. I just know how the market move. It goes up, sideways, or down. If it's going sideways, that means we're in consolidation phase. If we're going up, that means we're in higher highs, higher lows. And if we're going down, that means we're in lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. You feel me? But if we're going sideways, we don't want to trade the sideways movement. We want to wait until it's actually going up and down. You feel me? So we don't want to trade the consolidation. We want to trade when it's in a trend. Lower lows, lower highs, higher lows. So right now, when you broke this structure, you are no longer sitting in this type of jump right here. Like, you feel me? Like, this is trash to trade right here. Because it's you get into play, next thing you know, you back down. Then you back down. You don't really know. Like, it's kind of tough. It ain't really moving for you. It is moving, but put it like this. Look at this PLTR down here. Look at this before. when that bitch was stair stepping, it's just really just stared like getting it in. Real pullback consolidation, getting it in, real pullback, moving, all the way up until it gets to this point, and it's kind of ugly now. You can't see this. We don't want to trade this. You want to see it when it's clear. So this is a clear setup. It broke down, bounced up. This is the entry. This is the price target. Why this is the price target? Because this is the lower low. You retest the lower high. You want to target the lower low. It took 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, 4 hour, 5 hours, 6, 7. 7 hours to get uphill. So how long could it take to get back down now? We're going to predict 7 hours. 1 hour, 2 hour, 3, 4, 5, 6, voila, 7. Got back down now. You kind of saw how I put that together, bro?
Yeah, I see it.
So you could have bought if you get in up here, the entry drop down to 15-minute. Like I said, I want to see a reversal pattern. In confluence to my EMAs and whatever, I want to see a reversal pattern. The EMAs and this 50 EMA just helped me. I'm gonna take these EMAs back off. Cloud the chart.
But I think sometimes I get the direction right, but I like pick the wrong contract. It's almost like it's taking too long for the stock to move the direction, and I lose on the contract, although I got the direction right.
Okay, so are you going too far out the money?
Could be. Like that's why I want to know how, what determines, say if a stock is at, I don't know, $50,
Yeah.
and you're like, okay, I think this is going to
Tell me a play that you did. Like tell me what you just did. Yeah, just tell
I
me.
hadn't even traded. I hadn't even been trading it doing this. It's so volatile. I just stopped and just been watching.
Gotcha.
But I noticed that it always, sometimes I get the direction right, but it's like I picked the wrong contract because it took too long. The contract to expire, and maybe like a week later, it actually went ahead and moved or something. I'm like, dog, maybe if I'd had just a little more time. So my issue is just the time, what contract to pick. 'Cause I know I see some people only pick contracts for the third week of the month or something like that.
Yeah, that's the smartest way to go. Because those got the highest volume, like the highest volume, highest open interest, the third week of every month.
Okay.
That's not a bad idea to just only choose those contracts. That's not a bad idea at all. But I mean, if you was I would say, I ain't gonna say expert, but if you was kind of seasoned and you was already Show enough would have chose weeklies on this play and sat through it and just swung them, no matter what happened. Because this is the strategy he helped me come up with and what he learned himself. If you not really used to it, I would go at least 2 weeks out and buy $100. At maximum, you would buy a $96 put from here. Why? Because that's your price target. So if when you get to your price target, you is in the money. But I would buy like $100. The puts would have been at 101, 108, 101, 107 area. You feel me? So if you buy like $100 put, or you just don't want to buy no $80, $88, $85 put, is like, bro, the stock at 107. Why are you buying an $80 put, an $85 put? Give yourself a chance to win. You feel me? That's way too far out the money. So I would get like a 100 if we was buying these puts from here. Because I actually took this play. This is a play I took. I had got like 100 and I had one of them $100 puts. I don't know. I can't remember. But I sold it. I sold it like right here. And the next day it gapped down. I was cool with it though. It was whatever. But the play had hit like 100% That's why I sold it. But yeah, the price target from the swing low you wanna, what's another stock?
Question: did you guys just say you guys buy contracts on the third week of the month?
Yeah, though that would be like the most smartest thing to do if you really want to keep it real when it comes to option trading, because they got the most highest open interest and volume out of all the. If you go through your whole your trade option chain list, they're gonna be the ones that have the most volume and open interest. Those are the ones that people just choose. Sure enough, know the reason behind it. I don't. I just heard him say it multiple times. And I checked it myself, and they have the most.
Yeah, no, it's good. So are you saying like wait until the third week of the month? Like what
No,
exactly?
No.
Okay.
No.
when you're getting a play, so like this for instance right here, when this play happened, you got in on this pullback. There wouldn't be nothing wrong with going to the third week of the month and getting in a play and getting in. Say you want to get $100 puts. If you were to go to the third week of the month and would have got $100 puts, that wouldn't be a bad idea to do that. You would give yourself plenty of time. You wouldn't be worried about the little pullbacks that happened,
Oh, right. I see.
and it's a safe contract to buy for the third week of the month until you get to the third week of the month, and then you buy in the third week of the month. It's like,
Right. Yep.
yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah, it's like you gotta the third week, like what it is right now. This is the second week of the month, so like you pushing the limit. You pushing the limit right now with this week. Like you can go next week, but by the time it get to about Thursday, Friday, if you still safe on that, I choose the third week of the month. About Wednesday, you would cut that out and then go to the next third week of the month.
Right. You go like, yeah,
Oh,
the
I
next month.
see.
That's usually what I do. Yeah. I do that sometimes.
Because the theta starts to kick in on the contracts.
Oh, okay.
So-
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, like you was right here, you would get the third right here. This was February 21st. Like this is the third week of the month. So you would have went literally a whole month out. Cause you had you had the last little bits of February, and then you had the March coming. So you would have went literally March 20 something and got those contracts for this play and let it play out.
That makes sense. I had one other question, and it's a little off topic, but just when it comes to like Robinhood and the different apps that we use, are we able to modify the trades or no? Like if you're in a trade, can you like, okay, I want to change my stop profit, my stop loss. Can I change my strike price? Are we able to modify those or no?
Get your strike price. I think that's something about. I think that's like rolling a contract, but I ain't never do that before.
Okay.
If anything, I'm not really sure if that's me answering your question. With your take profit and stuff, is that part of your question?
Yeah, like with the strike price and things like that. Once you're in a trade, can you like change the strike price or like the limit, things like that?
Hold on. The strike price is what you choose. Now, I don't know if you can change it when you roll a contract, but I don't even think you're talking about rolling a contract, are you?
No. Well, honestly, I don't even know what rolling a contract is. I was just talking about like,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Like when you buy initially, that's your strike price you're choosing.
Okay.
And there is no change in that until you just get out that trade.
Okay, I see.
Like, yeah, that is your trade. The only thing you would change is like your stop loss or where you're taking profit at or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
They showed up, bro. I see you, bro. I was about to do that too, literally just now. That's smart. This guy. Anybody else? Somebody else had a stock? Is this helping? Let me know. Like, you can talk. Let me know if I'm not helping for real.
Yeah, definitely helping. That's helping, bro. I'm just learning about everything I can.
Like PLTR, it was doing this ranging thing last week. You feel me? It got right here, dropped, then it bounced crazy. It got back right here again. It's like swing puts. Not swing puts, but get in puts, you feel me? And just take it back down to the same price target right here. Then you got to be careful. Don't be greedy, you feel me? Like, it got to your the what's the name? But with the strategy like this, usually it breaks through. But when it's not clear like this, like break, retest, it's not as clear right here, right? It fell down, retest. Then it's like, it ain't got enough oomph right here. So you gotta do it, same thing, swing puts again. But the only reason I say that is because this ain't really no like how am I trying to say this? You see how this like really broke structure and came back? This came here, it ain't really, you feel me? I don't know how to explain that, but it's not as clear as this. Is that so I would be cautious and take profit right here. And that would have been smart because it bounced up. But it did the same play over and over. But right now, PLTR broke this spot, so now we want to get a little, see it, give a little retest. If it come right here, give a reversal pattern, that's puts. Take it right on back down.
Oh, hold on. So you saying if it gets back to the green line to go footsie?
The red line.
Oh, it's
Or
red
in,
now. Okay, I
yeah,
see it right there. I see the red line now.
Yeah, in that area. If you want to get back in that area, and it gives a revert, like it could come here and fall short. It can come here and push up a little bit, then drop. But when it's somewhere in this area, in this
Right,
vicinity,
so the color of these candles don't mean anything to it.
purple means engulfing candles, yellow mean inside candles. The regular colors, they just but it just helped me identify inside and engulfing candles. That's it.
Okay.
Hey, Bob, you change them colors yourself, or you can do that on TradingView? You can have them like find the engulfing candle.
Nah, it's an indicator. It's in Show Enough tab. It's that TW go to indicator.
Bet that right on.
Yeah, it's that TW golden indicator. It's in Show Enough tab. He probably hit me. He'll probably throw it in the chat for y'all. But the ETFs was the same thing. So now I want to see QQQ come back to this zone and give me a retest some type of way, and then get rejected to come back. I'll come slide, show down to 466 sooner or later. But I need to see this retest up here first in this area. It don't got to come all the way to it. Just want to get it somewhere in this area. It could.
So you said if it goes to so the reason we running puts is because we're in a downtrend. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we want to play the trend. You feel me?
Oh, okay. Overall, we've been going down. So when it gets back to that, what's that, orange right there? We're not thinking it's going to go up above that. We think it's going to hit right there and continue to go down because we're in a downtrend.
Yes. Yes, sir.
I think
Exactly
you
what
just
it
clicked.
is.
Okay. All right.
Like, if you peep QQQ here, like this, it started off this downtrend. It started off this downtrend like a beast, right? You feel me? Like this straight drop, like no pullback, just straight nasty drop. Like it's hard to catch that. But then when it did this nasty drop, came back and gave you a retest of this that support turned resistance right here. Came back, gave you a retest, and gave you a little entry. Then it gave you another one. And then ever since then, it been just dropping, come back to retest. Drop some more, come back to retest. Double top, drop some more. Retest. Drop some more. Retest. Drop some more. Just play the trend until the trend stop. But you gotta know how to You gotta just, support resistance, wait till it get in that area. You feel me? It's easy to get in right here, or it broke support and it's dropping. You like, oh shit, the bitch gonna keep dropping. Then it bounced and you ain't believing it. Then that bitch came back to retest and you still in the play. It's like, damn, now you selling, and it's like, it dropped. Nah, you like, man, I should have held that shit. You feel me? And it's like, nah, bro, you got in on the breakout. Get in on the retest. Feel me? Like, that's part of an issue people can have. Get in on the breakout, but you don't really got no real price target or whatever, or possibly, or you just end up holding too long. It's just easier to see on the retest. But
I think I hold too long on sometimes too.
yeah, that's a lot of our issue. That's a thing that a lot of us got to break up with. But you stop that by getting in on the retest. You get in on the retest. Why is you creeping around me like that? This shit's so creepy.
Order filled.
Somebody traded futures, but you get in on the retest, you got a price target. You feel me? So like, you get in on this retest, you get right here, get out the play. Like, you hit your price target. Now, if you keep dropping, oh, that's a sad day. But guess what though? It retests. Now, what's your price target? Right here. Get in that bid again. But when you get in on a retest, this is the first price target. So then if you read price action, you actually can say, I'm gonna hold this, and just, it just give you a price target. It's a safer play. The retest is a safer play. When you get in on breakouts, that bitch can false break out. It's just different. The retest is the safer play.
Can you zoom out?
Yeah.
I want to see what is that orange, like the red, the orange. Yeah, back there. I want to see how are you drawing those? Like, what make you put them right there?
All right, my bad. You're right. The red is a fair value gap. I don't know why I got it like that, but that's supposed to be green. But we'll make it purple. It's a fair value gap right here. Fair value gap is 3 consecutive candles that leave an imbalance in between the first and the third candle. As you can see on the daily chart, there's an imbalance right here between this candle right here, and this candle. There's a gap right there. So there is money sitting right there. We will see what QQQ does when it gets there. I would believe that they will have a relief bounce after this nasty slaughterhouse that been going on for the past week and a half, 2 weeks.
You saying there's money sitting there, and then that's where somebody bought it at way back there?
Yeah, there is. It's an imbalance in the chart, so there is money sitting there. Now, what will happen when it gets there? It could bounce up with a relief bounce, or it could be negative money. We don't know. It's just if it gets here and starts acting bullish, to get in calls. If it gets here and slice through, it's gonna come back and retest and give you some more slicing.
Yeah.
It can, right now it's just a bullish fair value gap. It can easily turn into an inverse fair value gap if it breaks through and come back to retest to keep going down. But it's just on my chart because it's a fair value gap. I didn't put that there, but this golden one right here is structure. It was daily structure and weekly structure. So that's why today, when you fell through this, it just didn't stop. It couldn't stop. There's nothing to stop it. The only thing to stop it next is this fair value gap. And you see, as we got closer to it, you got a little relief bounce.
Okay, so last question. So for the people that work a job throughout the day and they can't sit and watch it, they prefer to just swing or longer term options. Do these same indicators work? Like, all this still work the same?
This would be the best for you. So what you do is, right? What you do is, okay, number one is use the Discord. You're not alone. You feel me? I'm not alone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of you guys. I'm not where Prince is or none of that. I still work a job too. I'm trying to get right to. I just been probably more consistent than you guys, but we're still the same. So basically what I'm getting at is if you see a ticker or something, you're not annoying anybody. You're actually helping. Throw the ticker to the chat. You feel me? If you see the chart, you might see something. You might see the setup or whatever you're seeing. Throw the ticker in the chat. Throw the ticker in the chat. I see it. Prince see it. Shona see it. Devin or whoever, they might see it. They're gonna see it, and then you communicate about it, and now you give yourself a better chance of winning because now it's multiple analysis, multiple brains seeing the same ticker. So then what you see and somebody else say, oh yeah, I agree with that. So now you're agreeing with it. Now they might take the play and you don't take the play and then give yourself more confidence. You feel me? When it comes to the retest and stuff, let's look at BA. Showing up play this. Purple line, right? Purple line. That's the retest, right? Broke structure. Finally broke down. Let's wait till we get there. You got back there. What you would do is, bruh, by 2 to 3 weeks of time at the minimum, right? I be telling myself this. By 2 or 3 weeks of time at minimum. When it gets to this area, throw one contract out there. But only one contract, right? Like this is what when I was trading my best, when I was literally trading my best, I ran up a nice little amount of money in a month. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I blew that shit because I got cocky. So I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it G, you feel me? But what I was doing was, and I'm getting back to it, what I'm finna show you is exactly how I'm finna be trading because I work a job. So you get back to this area, you just buy one contract. 2-3 weeks out, whatever it fits you. You feel me? But you don't want to buy weekly because you know how that goes. Then they can get real ugly real quick, and then you just be seeing red and don't like that you seeing red for real. But you buy one contract. It's at 177. Say we bought a 172 put 2 weeks out, right? Up here at 177. You buy that one contract and you be checking your phone, right? And then it starts moving your way. And you start seeing it like you looking at the chart, it's respecting where you got in at. You already got once it got up here, you just put that one contract in. You just put it in, you let it sit there for a second. When you check your chart again and you see it's moving your direction, I would add more to the play if it's moving your direction. But you already got your initial your initial spot. You position yourself in the play. Once you position yourself in the play, then just build a position once you start seeing the chart is starting to move towards your direction. Make sense?
Oh, you said wait for Boeing to get back up there and then run puts again at 177.
Hold on, let's hold on. Let's look at another one. Something that's better, that's more. Hold on. Can we find something here? Okay, so if Amazon can get back to 198, right, and reject this area right here, we can have puts to take us back down to this area, 192. So when it gets here and Amazon gets in this area and you start seeing a bearish reaction to this area, buy one contract. 2-3 weeks out, however you want to position yourself, but just buy one contract. When you start seeing the stock move in your favor, so we're in puts. Once you start seeing the stock move down, add to your position.
Mm-hmm.
But you gave yourself time and you already started a position and you're starting to see it move in your direction. So now you can add more to your position and not be as spooked as when you first get there and you buying 10 contracts right away, and now you read on 10 contracts and it didn't even start acting right yet.
Yep.
So when it gets in this area, have some alert set or whatever. When it gets in the area, just buy one contract. Now you just in position. Then when it starts moving your way or whatever, when you check your phone or whatever it is, add more to the position. And then when you winning, you up 30-40%, take off that position because you can't manage it 100%. You don't want to lose that money just because you want to be greedy. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would have a starter position, then add to the starter position after you start seeing it starts to win for you. And then don't be greedy with your profits. And I'm pretty sure you can be kind of nice at trading with, buying time, building position, and not being greedy. You can definitely swing trade while you got a job.
Okay, I got you.
I mean, it might take some time to get right, but yeah, you can definitely do it. When Prince sent out his play, I am always late in putting in the order. Is there a way to know what he is watching in real time so that we can get in at the same price? So the way to get in with Prince, I'm about to hop off, but I appreciate you breaking things down the way you did, Bobby. I appreciate, no problem. With Prince, I mean, Prince is an aggressive trader. So most of the time, you can literally, when Prince give a call out, there's a fill price. Just literally go put in the same fill price and leave it alone and let it fill you in. If it don't never fill you in, let it be.
Another thing you can do is on Prince's call out or his channel, you can set notifications. Just put notifications on that channel so you won't be bombarded with all these other notifications. You'll only get notified or notifications from his channel only on his call outs.
Yeah, I got this set up. I get alerts.
You can mute all the other channels, but leave Prince call out channel active.
Yeah, that's probably what be messing it up. With sometimes you don't get his notifications because Discord been going off so much that it skips when he give out a play. So that would be smart with Shono saying just only put his notifications on. But if what you're saying is like by the time you get to the chart and you get to the call out and it's already gone past what Prince got in at, just literally put in a limit order for, like, he was in PayPal 69 puts. Go to the 69 puts and go to that limit field and put in 0.45 for the 3/14 date. And literally, if it ain't there, just let it sit there. If it don't never come back and fill you in, it's all right. It'll be another play. But most of the time, Prince is so aggressive that you might even get filled in for a cheaper price. But I would just let it just sit there. Just put it in and let it sit there. Don't go getting in at 0.155 and 1.55 and 1.65 and jump like that, because now you're just gonna get cooked. Just let it sit there. PayPal at 1.45. Just let it sit there. It'll come fill you in. If it don't, so what? Cancel it and move on. That's the best bet. Or like when he was on PLTR puts for, I think that was Friday. I don't know, 3-7. He had to fill at Yeah, that was Friday. The fill at 1.35. Just literally put the fill at 1.35 and let it sit there. Let it fill you in. That's the way to do that when you're following somebody. For sure. Is that it? Well, alrighty, folks. Nice little section. If you got anything, you better say something, or it was nice chatting with you guys, and
Shit, I'm solid. Appreciate it.
for sure, do it again tomorrow night probably, or the night after. Never know. See if we find some setups. If you find some tickers, say something.
Cool. Thanks, Bobby.
For sure, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
appreciate it.